here's a video about a little bit about my meal prep. So I'm going to show you three things. One is a breakfast meal prep recipe, one is a dinner meal prep recipe, and an in-between snack what I'm having right now while I'm trying to lose weight and gain some muscle mass. So I've got my workout right and I'm eating about 16 to 1800 calories per day. This obviously is going to differ from person to person, so do not take this as something you should be doing, because your caloric requirements are probably even higher than mine or lower than mine, or depending on your health goals it's going to change, guys. So I will probably do a video on how to calculate or approximately calculate what your caloric intake should be, maybe sometime later. But I'm doing about 16 to 1800 calories depending on how much I train that day, what kind of physical activity I'm doing that day, and yeah, basically that, how much cardio I'm doing and all of that. Or if I'm hungry, I'll just eat. So see, I can see a little bit of gains. Not really, but yeah, I've been seeing a difference in my training. On days when I do not eat enough, I cannot train enough, and then I start losing muscle mass. So make sure that you are eating enough, you're not starving yourself. 1600, 1800, 2000, 2500, whatever your requirements are. This video should only give you an approximate of what kind of food you should be eating. Feel free to use the recipes, but the quantity of food will differ based on your requirements. So yeah, have fun watching the videos, guys. I'm going to explain and do a voiceover while take the videos. What's up, guys? So the first dish I'm preparing here is called protein in a jar. It has 4 different layers for assembly. The first one being this is azuki beans and kidney beans, and I'm topping it with a couple of spices. I mostly am very generous with the spices I put on top because I love my food spiced up. This is tropical heat, which is I think it's black pepper, chili flakes, and a couple of other things which are really spicy. Azuki beans and kidney beans. I guess I had about 40 grams of kidney beans and 80 grams of azuki beans, and this was for 3 servings. But again, your macros is gonna change, and the quantity you require is gonna change based on your health goals. This is Mexican seasoning. Again, kind of spicy, kind of tangy, giving it a little bit of Mexican flavor. Feel free to spice this with whatever you want, guys. It really depends on what kind of flavor you like on your food. Peri peri sauce or hot sauce. Most of the sauces I go for are low fat, not necessarily low sodium. Most of them, I try and take low sodium, but sometimes whatever. Unless I'm like when I was competing, and then the last few months I went off on all sauces. The ones I was using was very low sodium, so just make sure it's low fat. That's it. This is chili garlic sauce, again giving it a very garlicky flavor. Mix it all up, and that's your first layer. If you guys get really sick with beans, one of the tricks to use is drain off all the water. While I'm mixing it, I just noticed I haven't drained the water, but beans do not make me sick, bloated, or gassy, so it's fine. But if it does, then one tip is to drain off all the water, and second tip is to crush them. It's like pre-digest them. Crush them up, and it'll be much easier for the stomach to digest. Okay, so the second layer for this dish, what I use is your I'm just gonna put this in first. I'm preparing 3 servings. You could use a mason jar or any kind of jar for this. These are too small, actually. While I was filling them up, I just realized, oops, overfilled. But divide them into 3 servings. It should be about 40 grams of beans per servings, and again, this is as per my macros, and it should change based on your health goals. Yep. So fill them up, and these stay good in the fridge for about I want to say 3-4 days, and it's absolutely fine. It stays really good. I mostly spice up the beans, and the other layers are not very spicy. So feel free to add any kind of seasoning you like to them. Now what I'm doing is adding in these are bell peppers, yellow peppers and green peppers, along with onions, but feel free to add any salads you'd like. I also have a little bit of cilantro in there. The difference between the different colors of peppers, guys, all of them have slightly different nutrition profile, so try and get in as many colors of peppers as you can, and don't just stick to green peppers. I found the yellow peppers really fresh in the market on that day, and I chose to put that in. Mexican corn, sweet corn is also really good to add on, but I did not have any. So any kind of salad you want really is good. And once you finish that, I think I put in all the salad. I mean, again, I don't really calculate my vegetables macros all the time. So just feel free to add in how much ever you want, because it adds up to a lot of micronutrient. You're getting a lot of vitamins from your vegetables. So yeah, feel free to add in how much ever you want. I then added quinoa. This is tri-colored quinoa. I mix up all my quinoa. All the different colors of quinoa again have a slightly different nutrition profile. Feel free to add millets if you don't like quinoa, white rice, brown rice, whatever. Any one carb source is fine. I like quinoa with this dish particularly. I think it tastes really really nice. Um, how much of quinoa? I guess it was about 40 to 50 grams of quinoa per serving, and I cooked up a whole bunch and then I divided it into three servings. So tricolored, I mixed up all the colors, and this one's a little bit wet, but my quinoa mostly is not this well cooked. It's a little bit al dente, it's a little undercooked, and I like it that way. So this one's just a little overcooked. The good thing about these mason jars are you could just put in the fridge, and in the morning when you're rushing for work, just carry one with you and mix it up. Just remove it in a bowl and mix it up, and it's ready to go. It tastes so good. It really tastes so good. Okay, so once you're done with the quinoa, I'm going to top it with avocado sauce. The sauce has avocado, garlic, a little bit of almond milk, and nutritional yeast. I'm going to put the recipe in the description for you guys to make it. I love the sauce. It adds a little bit of fat and tastes so yummy and creamy. So you could put salsa if you don't have or like avocados, but I'm just gonna put the sauce. Not too much, just a little bit. I think it was 10 to 15 grams of avocado per serving, and a lot of nutritional yeast, which makes it high protein. So nutritional yeast, avocados, yeah, that's it, and they're done. That's pretty much it. See these the jars were too small. So yep, oops, you see that the jars are just too small. I made a mess. Yeah, but try and get like bigger jars. And these are so easy to carry and yum. So give it a try, guys. Give it a try and let me know if you guys like it and what you think about it. Easy assembly, doesn't take that long. The beans take long to cook, but apart from that, it doesn't take that long to just prepare the recipe. And quinoa takes about 15 to 20 minutes of cooking time. So yeah, I had a lot of sauce left over. Okay, the next is something I prepare for breakfast. I love smoothie bowls for breakfast, but because I also work out during the morning times, I don't take only fruit smoothies. Here I'm making a oats smoothie bowl, or overnight oats bowl. It's about 40 grams of oats, and this is rolled oats. You can use pre-cooked or rolled oats. Don't use steel cut oats for the overnight bowl. And I'm going to add about 100 grams of berries. Any kind of berries are fine. I'm using strawberries because strawberries were fresh. Sorry guys, we were trying to get the videos like you get those BuzzFeed tasty videos, but damn, those were hard. And this is just the first few times I'm trying to shoot videos of food, and it's hard. I'll get better, guys. I'll get better with time, but yeah. So you see my hand all over, and it's kinda. I look at my videos, I'm like, damn, I can do better. So yeah, but I still wanted the information out there. Okay, so that's about 100 grams of berries. This is strawberries, and then I mixed up frozen berries and fresh berries because I was out of fresh berries. But you could use, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, any kind of berries. That's peanut butter powder, about 12 grams, one serving. It has good amount of proteins, very low in fat again. And I'm putting a little bit of lucama powder. Um, this thing, lucuma maybe. Lucuma powder is very very good in terms of tissue regeneration and anti-inflammatory. So if you guys work out a lot, it helps like repair muscle fibers. So either add cinnamon. Cinnamon gives it a very strong pungent flavor. So I don't prefer cinnamon. I use this, and that's it. I just mix it with almond milk in the morning, and that's your oats smoothie bowl. This is a snack I love to keep handy. These are chickpeas. About I think it's about 50 grams of chickpeas, and then any kind of salad you like on top. And then um, try and add maybe what I like to add is apple cider vinegar right before eating it with salt and pepper. Apple cider vinegar helps in digestion, and then of course you have salt and pepper. Chickpeas has a little bit of fat, and fats help in better absorption of the micronutrients of the salad. So, or I would just top it with tahini or something. Just make sure there's some kind of a little bit of fat
in any kind of salad you like. This would be ideal for like 11 a.m. snack. I'm going to do another video where I show what I have for lunch, because this video is just getting too long, so I just stopped at this. But I'm going to do another, and I'll do a couple of other videos also showing just in general the kind of food I eat when I'm shredding. But I eat every 2 to 3 hours, because yeah, I just like food. I don't go hungry for too long. I eat every 2 to 3 hours, and most of my meals are like this. It's high carb meals. So yeah, hope you guys had fun, and cheers guys. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment in terms of what kind of videos you'd like to see in this shred summer cut series. Alright, have a good day.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. The subscription buttons should be there or there. I'm still getting used to the annotations, so I have no idea. I think there. And also make sure to visit my website. I do customized meal plans, fitness plans, and just in general lifestyle modification plans. Cheers guys, have fun.